All right, my name's Robert Starling, and I've been in the business of doing movie and television trailers for quite a long time. I worked for a couple of years at Sun Classic Pictures in Salt Lake. I was at NBC Burbank for a couple of years. When I was at Sun Classic, I got a nice write-up. You can't see it, probably can't see it from there, but Variety magazine talked about one of my trailers. He said they created an art form out of this kind of TV ad. And so I had a little bit of experience doing trailers. Book trailers is a little bit different. Let me show you some of the movie and TV trailers that I've done.
Struggling to keep her marriage alive and her family together.
But starting all over again, the lying, the covering up, the disappearing for hours, I can't stand.
What happened now?
I can't talk to her. I love you.
I love you too.
Also starring Donald Sutherland, Timothy Hutton, and Judd Hirsch. And now, Robert Redford's extraordinary movie, Ordinary People. The world at a crossroads, torn between pagan lust and religious faith. A child was born, and history was changed forever.
So God.
The power and the spectacle, the passion, the betrayal, the crucifixion, and the miracle. Jesus of Nazareth, Sunday.
The music that moved the world's heart to song. The joy and warmth of the sound of music. Starring Julie Andrews in her most captivating role. The beauty, the romance, the triumph. Winner of 5 Academy Awards, The Sound of Music for the whole family.
Millions of planets, that one has always been a problem. Maybe I ought to go down there and look around.
Get ready to meet your maker. George Burns is back as God.
Also known as the man upstairs.
And he wants this little girl to spread the word.
Me?
Where is it written that Moses had an exclusive?
The parents think she's bananas.
You mean you saw him too?
But out of the mouths of babes, the message is spread to the world. Join David Burney and Suzanne Plachette in
Oh, God.
That's enough of those. Now this is the one thing I did for a movie that was not yet made. This is a promotional trailer. They bought the rights to this project, but had not yet made the movie, but we wanted to go ahead and start promoting.
In a pre-Civil War Washington by would-be rebels, using political intrigue outrivaling even today's Watergate revelations. It burned across the nation, fanned by an army sent to put down an imagined rebellion in the West, culminating in a suspense-filled confrontation between men standing on a powder keg that threatened to blow the nation apart. Extraordinary men like Brigham Young, governor of Utah, who gave the most paradoxical order in military history to stop 1/3 of the Union Army in its tracks without taking a single life. Men like Porter Rockwell, Mormon gunfighter, sometimes called the Wayward Saint, who received the order from Governor Young and abandoned the saloons and gambling halls to carry it out against all odds. And General Albert Sidney Johnston, commander of the largest peacetime military expedition in American history, with orders to occupy Salt Lake City. These are the men of Powder Keg, along with Jim Richard, Lot Smith, Colonel Philip Cook, men who were giants in their own time, and now legends in ours.
Porter, we've got to see that Johnston's army doesn't reach this valley before winter. You've got to buy us time, Porter. But under no circumstances will you shed blood. We will not fire on our own flag.
Of freedom and determination. Porter Rockwell and Lot Smith with a handful of volunteers in a courageous race against time as they set prairie fires and stampede military livestock, blowing up ammunition wagons and burning supplies, exploding dams, swamping the army and slowing its progress to a crawl, stalling desperately until the winter snows could finish the job. Republic City, volunteers are assembled to fight for their homes and families if necessary. A sizable force is trained and soon stands ready. But Governor Young makes a last-ditch effort to avoid bloodshed. He infiltrates the army camp by night and tries to reason with General Johnston, a man obsessed with victory. Finally, he delivers an ultimatum.
If you force our hand and try to occupy the city, General, we'll occupy ashes as Napoleon did at Moscow. My people will be in the mountains and the canyons, and it will take an army 10 times the size of yours to ever get them out. Good night, General.
Arriving in Salt Lake, Johnston finds a seemingly deserted city. Brigham Young stands alone in the square, with the stars and stripes, not the white flag of surrender, flying overhead. Their faces grin with determination. The two opponents meet in a dramatic climax that will take its place with the most suspense-filled moments on the screen. From behind every doorway and window step men with lighted torches, ready to set the city up in flames at Brigham's signal. Both men face the most momentous decision of their lives, one which will affect not only a city and its people, but the entire future of the United States. Powder Keg, an epic adventure filled with unforgettable characters, taken from the pages of actual history, a tribute to the indomitable human spirit, a panorama of action and excitement, of romance, courage, and determined ingenuity, fashioned as spectacular motion picture entertainment. Powder Keg, a great American legend, becomes a great American film. From Dodie Dayton, producers of fine motion pictures for the entire family.
So one question, was that movie ever made?
No, that movie was never made. But how many would like to go see it? How many pay $8 to go see that movie? No? Okay. Actually, my old boss, Lyman Dayton, was here last night and participated in another panel, and I wish he was here to see that. This was shown at the National Association of Theater Owners in Los Angeles, but unfortunately the company went bankrupt before we were able to get the movie made. Some of the other movies didn't do as well as whatever. Anyway, this is kind of more like what you would be doing for a book, because with a movie trailer, you've got the movie and you can pull the scenes from it to help sell the movie. And in this case, because the movie hadn't been made, the head of the company commissioned an artist. He gave him a copy of the screenplay and said, we need about 12 paintings made of different key scenes in the film. And so we had 12 drawings done. And then I took those down to an optical house in LA, and we shot, as you can see, different pieces of it, different camera moves and whatever on those 12. And then I added some historical photos and drawings and things to that. And with the music and the sound effects and the narration, I felt it turned out pretty well. I liked it. And hopefully someday the movie will be made, because it is a fabulous story. Okay, let's see what else we got here. If you can't tell book by its cover, can you tell by its trailer? And so the question is, if you're going to do a video trailer for your book, what is it that you want to say about it? What is it that you want to reveal? With movies, generally speaking, there's two trains of thought. One is don't show everything in the trailer, because then you're giving away everything. My feeling is, if they never get into the theater to see the movie, then nothing has happened. So I use anything I can from the movie that I think will sell, because my job as a trailer maker is, like they say in the industry, to get butts in the seats. And as an author, as a publisher, what you want to do is get the books into the hands of people. And anything that you can do to to make that happen is what you want to accomplish. So the question is, what do you want to show about your book in this trailer? And there's different approaches that are used. Do you want to have mystery about your book? Endorsements or quotes from people, dramatization, still photos, graphics, stock footage? What will make it sell? And then what can you afford? I mean, obviously, if you've got a big marketing budget, you can do a really, and you'll see, I've got some examples here, some that are really expensive trailers to do. And so let's take a look at, I pulled from the internet some of the best sellers from last year, and then look at some of the trailers that they used to promote those, and maybe see how much that helped make them bestsellers. But these were some of the fiction, and these were some of the nonfiction. How many of you here are writers of fiction? How many nonfiction? Okay. Okay. So anyway, what kind of trailers do these bestsellers have? So let's take a look. And this one seems to be fairly simple. It starts off with just text on the screen. It's got some still photos, music. There are places you can find on the web to download free music and images and stuff. If you use something that's not free, then you need to make sure you get permission, get an agreement. Sometimes you have to pay for that, sometimes you don't. This again is pretty simple, just some still photos, and I'll skip on to the next one. I know we're going to be short of time, so I just want to. This is James Patterson's Never Never. It's amazing what you can find in the way of stock footage on the web, and if you can get some, if there's stock footage that tells your story, sometimes you can do that. This is probably all just stock footage. I apologize for sitting the entire time, but if I were to stand, I'd be in agony by the end of the hour. You get to be my age, sometimes you have back problems. Okay, this is fairly simple. All we got so far is a picture of a little motion on a picture of an apartment. With some lettering on the screen. Pretty simple. John Gresham. Certainly he's got money to do a expensive trailer. So far it's just a shot of water, which is stock footage, easy to get. Text on the screen. You can see by that the book's in hard copy and electronic. It makes that evident.
John Glenn was involved.
This one makes use of some stock footage, historic footage in this case.
He was the first orbital astronaut. Katherine Johnson was intimately involved in calculating the trajectories. Get the girl to do it. That's what John Glenn said. And if she checks those numbers and they match what this IBM 7090 computer gets, only then am I ready to leave here.
He said, when you get her to do And if she agrees with what you've got, I'll use your data. I said, oh, you will be there if you were going at the speed you're supposed to be. And he took the computer's word for it after he had checked it with me. I was amused.
Again, so far, this is just a graphic with text on the screen. These are trailers for best-selling books. Of course, if you, there's a lot more besides a trailer that sells a book, so. If you happen to be Bill O'Reilly, you've got a platform to sell your book.
More than 14 million copies in print for 5 books. Now we finished another one. It's called Killing the Rising Sun. Martin Dugard and I explore the final months of the war against Japan, which ended after the USA dropped 2 atom bombs on that country. What we found out will surprise you. The book is very relevant because of the Iranian and North Korean nuke situation. Killing the Rising Sun is written in the same style as Killing Patton. One caution, very violent book. What happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, simply off the chart. Killing the Rising Sun will be out September 13th. First run, more than 1 million copies, and I think you will learn a lot from the book. Factor tip of the day.
Just in a side note, I was in Hiroshima last summer as part of the World Boy Scout Jamboree, where all the scouts, 33,000 scouts from 150 countries, and we all visited the memorials there in Hiroshima. It was pretty moving. And this one I think is a little oh, this is a kind of a fun approach. Again, this is all still images that he kind of moves on, kind of created in the editing room. I noticed none of these so far, except Bill O'Reilly's, has used a narrator. Whether you choose to use a narrator or not is kind of up to you. Just take a look and see how you think. This uses the text on the screen to carry the message. Personally, I think that a lot of people, the combination, they find that if you see something, you remember a certain percentage. If you hear something, you remember a certain percentage. If you both see and hear it, it jumps like dramatically. This one is a non-fiction book. Several of these are.
Having been a person personal trainer, I've worked with people and I've seen the changes that can happen when someone really sets their
Obviously, she set up
mind
a
to getting in
shoot
shape
here
physically,
to
doing the exercises they
the stuff
need
in the
to
gym
do,
could
making
easily be
healthy
stock
choices.
footage, although
The
that's something that's easy to
transformation
shoot.
that
It
can
doesn't take
happen
a lot
is
to
really
put
incredible.
together something
And
like
so
that.
I'm even more
And then
passionate about helping
an
people
interview with her so
grow in the Lord
she
spiritually.
becomes the narrator to
In
share
Spiritually
her
Strong,
story.
my new book, I will show you how to do that. I will show you how to build spiritual muscle through the practice of spiritual disciplines. I provide a 6-week workout plan so that you can get physically in shape, and also a 6-week Bible study to get spiritually in shape. You will learn how to read the Bible and understand it. You'll discover the joy of praying with power and praying for yourself and praying for other people. You'll also learn the benefits of periodic fasting, how to make healthy choices with eating and exercise. You'll also learn wise financial stewardship, the importance of creating a budget. You'll also discover
This
what
could
it
pretty
means
much all
to
be
serve
shot
other
in
people
one
and what
day.
God's Word says about that. And through the
If you're hiring a
implementation of
videographer
spiritual
or
disciplines,
a
you'll
producer
discover the
director
joy
to
of
help with
obedience.
this, they
If
go
you
on a daily
really
rate.
want to grow close to the Lord this year, and you want to get physically fit, then Spiritually Strong is for you. My new book will help you reach your physical and your spiritual goals.
That one seemed very different than all the others. We were actually seeing live action. It looked like something that belonged on television instead of something that we're going to look up on the internet that someone created by himself.
This one I really like. This was cute. Very creative. First you gotta pay for a well-trained dog. Like cute or what?
Okay, so he's the world's cutest dog and an author, apparently.
I doubt if he's the real author, but
I think he's the protagonist.
In the book, it is the author.
I don't know. I just seen what you saw. This is another nonfiction. This is for health book.
Hi, I'm Amelia Freya. I'm a nutritional therapist and I run a really busy private practice in central London. I see all sorts of clients for all sorts of reasons with all kinds of health issues. But the most common thread is no one thinks that they have time to eat healthily. And I used to be exactly the same. I was young, I was busy, working in London, didn't really care about what I ate. In fact, I was eating rubbish convenience food. And I had no idea how much it was impacting my health. I couldn't believe it when I made just a few tiny changes to my diet, how much better I felt.
She reminds me of Kate Winslet.
Having worked with so many clients over the last few years, I've really got to know.
Average length for book trailers I've seen are about 1.5 minutes or so. You can go a little longer. This is kind of cute. I always want to, put where the book's available. If you're going to sell something, you got to have a call to action at the end. This one's got a little more involved. I don't know how much of this is stock footage or how much is shot specifically for this. There's obviously quite a bit of effort gone into it. A lot of the real artistry here is in the editing room. This is where the editors put all these elements together.
Alright, that's what I'm checking out.
Yeah, that's pretty good,
The
huh?
power of light and dark was discovered. The world transformed. Torn between those who practiced light magic and the buried, those who practiced dark magic, confined to the shadows. I was born with a foot in each. A revolution is stirring. Some say I'm to blame. Now's the time to choose. Who can I trust? The boy I love, or the stranger who saved him? And who do I protect? This is the tale of who I was able to save.
Pretty compelling, huh? That's pretty good. This one I think is the biggest budget I've seen with it.
I've been preparing to be queen all my life, but not like this. When I started my selection, I didn't expect to find what my parents had. The perfect love story. I never thought I would meet my soulmate in a room full of strangers. But now, I feel like my happily ever after could be right in front of me.
Yeah, that's nicely done.
I recently thought about all the girls I'd ever tried to date, and I realized that 100% of them had rejected me. So I tracked each of them down, and I asked, why didn't you want to be my girlfriend? Which, as you can imagine, wasn't awkward at all. This book contains the surprising results of my investigation. Click here to start reading now.
Short, sweet, and to the point, right?
Okay, did he have his leg amputated? Because all the stick figures with him only had the one leg.
I didn't even notice that. That's interesting. Okay. This is the one I put together for my book.
Who are the Mormons, and what do they really believe? Are Mormons Christians? What kind of Christians might they be? From Mitt Romney's presidential candidacy to Donnie and Marie to Broadway's hottest musical, everyone seems fascinated with the members and the beliefs of the fourth largest church in America. Members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints are everywhere, over 15 million strong all over the world. They are government leaders, heads of major corporations, and stars in sports and entertainment. Mormon inventors have created many advances in medicine and technology that bless our lives each day. Yet some people seem to be afraid that there's something sinister about Mormonism. A flood of books and videos have been created to warn Christians and others about them. and a few major religious leaders have spoken out against them.
Mormonism is not Christianity. It has always been considered a cult by the mainstream of Christianity.
So what is the real inside story about Mormonism? How do their beliefs and practices compare with traditional Christianity and with the Bible? Really Inside Mormonism, Confessions of a Mere Latter-day Christian, is available as an ebook or hard copy at Amazon.com and other online outlets, and in many bookstores. Download it or order it online, or ask for it at a bookstore near you. Find out what it's like, really inside Mormonism.
California Adventure. I recognize.
I was just gonna say.
What was that? Oh, yeah.
The music.
Oh, the music, yeah.
Hey, question. Do you know whose camera that is?
I haven't made this.
That's his. That's his?
I hope I say it's Disney. Disney is very, 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 very protective of their material. I can always change them.
Yeah.
Okay, so real quickly, we're about out of time. Any questions, thoughts? Yeah.
Okay, so when we have an idea for a trailer, but we can't do it by ourselves, where do we go to find someone to help us with making a trailer? And what kind of budget are we expecting?
The budget's going to be dependent on the script. The first thing is to write the script. And the script should have some of these elements, what you want to do with it. And
maybe I should say for a first-time writer, how much should we set aside for just a quick, easy trailer to do?
I would say, as one who produces these kinds of things, to engage someone to do a trailer for you, you're probably going to be looking at anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000, maybe budget-wise. And then, depending on the complexity of it, how many elephants and dancing girls you have, it adds to the budget.
I mean, there was simple ones, like James Patterson was just water, and then
I give you a
a couple of
suggestion.
quotes.
Yeah.
There's a great site called Fiverr.
Fiverr?
You ever been at Fiverr?
F-I-V-E-R.
Yeah,
F-I-V-E-R.
actually 2 R's.
Fiverr, Fiverr.
Yeah, and you go on and you contract with there's other contractors on there. They're basically all contractors. I've used it to grow my newsletter, my newsletter subscribers. I've used it to sell my book, and for one-day promos. But one of the people things I found on there is people who do book trailers, and they'll do them for a lot less. People just have room in their schedule in between. Yeah, just something really simple. I mean, I saw a guy on there do something really simple for about $100. Now it's not going to be what we're looking at up there, but $100. You write the simple script, and he'll put music together. He'll do text effects, and he'll put a picture up and put it all together for you. So, yeah, Fiverr. Great for that.
I've got several book trailers for my novels, and I was able to find it. Granted, I had it in because I was a former reporter for a TV station, but those editors and that at the TV stations make diddly squat basically, and they love to have outside projects, and they'll do them for very inexpensive.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, I'm prejudiced obviously, but I think they're much better than some of the ones up here, and I got them for a very good price. I agree.
Another place
I'll have my business cards here.
Another place you can go is a local college to their department. There, the kids that are doing projects and things, you can go there and get them to work on it for you. You can pay them a little bit, and they'll work on it as a project.
If you're going to do that something though, you need to have the creative vision.
Yeah.
And have them execute it because.
For sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, then, one more thing to say. Have fun.